Now, to me, all of you have great butts. Except for you. Yours is rubbish. Looks like an old grape in a sock. So let's talk about idioms that you can use if you have a great butt. Okay, because all of these have the word butt or arse or ass in them, be careful who you say them to, because they sound quite strong, maybe kind of vulgar in some contexts. So just be careful who you say them to. And if they get angry, you didn't learn it from me. A big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Blinkist. You can hear more about them if you skip to this time. Basically, it's a really cool app that I use that you can use to improve your English. Okay, before we begin, your rear, buttocks, posterior. We don't use these words. That's a lie. We do use these words, but only in really formal situations or at the doctor's. In casual conversation, we never use these, so yeah, don't. More commonly, we use arse. If you're British, pronounce it arse. Americans say ass. It's very American. However, we British people also use ass in written English and spoken English, so it's fine. Also, bum and butt, those are fine for both. And they're less offensive than arse and ass. I don't know why. Okay, so idioms if you have a good butt, let's go. When someone's really annoying, they're acting crazy or just bothering you, we say this. This person is a pain in the butt. You can say that. You have options. You could also say, if you're British, they're a pain in the arse. If you're American, you're a pain in the ass. Or even, you could even say, mate, you're a pain in the tits. It doesn't matter if you actually have boobs. That's not important. But this is very, very British. I don't think I've heard Americans say this expression. You're a pain in the tits. Oh, maybe. I don't know. But the main expressions you can use are pain in the butt, pain in the arse, or pain in the ass. So you can also shorten this too. You're a pain. You're such a pain. If you shorten it to you're a pain, he's a pain, she's a pain, they understand. Who is a pain in the ass for you? Let me know in the comments. Why are they a pain in the ass? Why are they annoying? Or make an Instagram story. Tell that person, hey, you're a pain in the ass, and this is why. Also, tag me at PuppaTeachMe in your Instagram story, and I will repost the best ones. If you know someone who is either very lazy or they just spend all day sitting down or laying down, it doesn't matter, but if they spend most of the day on their butt, we say something like this. Oh my God, he just sits on his ass all day playing Xbox. So if you want to tell someone, hey, stop being lazy, to be honest, it doesn't matter if they're being lazy or not. If you just want to say, hey, do something, like do something constructive, you know, or do something to help, you can say this. Dude, you've been playing Xbox all day, get off your ass. To be honest, someone needs to tell this to me. This next one is extremely British. Americans don't use this. Now, maybe you've heard the expression can't be bothered. It means you don't have the energy to do something, or you're not willing to do something. Meh, I don't want to do this thing. I can't be bothered, right? Well, we have a British way of saying this, and it's this. I can't be asked. For example, we should do something today. Do you want to go for a walk? Go for a walk? I'm not a dog. No, I can't be bothered. I'm watching a movie. Come on, get off your ass. Let's go out. No, I can't be asked. Again though, remember this is very British. Americans, I don't think they use this. Also, it's much stronger than can't be bothered. Much stronger, but it's definitely stronger because of the word arse. So just be careful who you say that to. They might get angry with you. Before we continue, I want to thank Blinkist, the sponsor of today's video. This is not just a sponsor video. This app can really help you improve your English skills, your listening and speaking, while at the same time learning a whole load of new stuff. For me, I don't have the attention span to read a whole book. I mean, I do, but it takes a really long time. But luckily, there's an app called Blinkist, which I personally use. They take non-fiction books, take all the main important information that is the only stuff you remember from non-fiction books, condense it down into a 15-minute audiobook form, and they read it to you. You do have the option to read the text along with it, and of course, the best part, you can finish a whole book in around 15 minutes. It's nuts. So like I said, I use this app personally. I always recommend it to other people. I recommend it to my students, and it's all in English. You can read along with the audiobook. It's amazing. So I contacted Blinkist, and they're offering the first 100 of you a week's free trial of this. So if you don't like it, you can cancel, won't cost you anything. But if you like it, if you want that premium membership, which I have, then you get 25% off that price. All you have to do is follow the link in the description. You'll find all the details there. I'm going to recommend that you read or listen to, or both, your choice, these ones. So language intelligence, that one's really cool. Shows you different language techniques you can use to improve your communication skills. That one was meh. The mother tongue, that was really interesting. You know when I always answer your questions with, because English is weird? This shows you the history of the English language and why we have strange rules, why we have so many exceptions to grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, Bill Bryson's The Mother Tongue. Totally recommend that one. Anyway, you get 7 days premium membership for free. Try it. If you don't like it, it's easy to cancel. If you do like it, you get 25% off. Just follow the link in the description. Or if you've already got it, let me know in the comments your recommendations for books that you've read or listened to. Okay, back to the lesson. When someone is very stupid, but I mean like so stupid, we have an expression. That guy's so stupid, he doesn't even know his arsehole from his elbow. It literally means he doesn't know the difference between his elbow and his arsehole. Yes, that is very strong and kind of vulgar. So again, be very careful who you say this to or who you say this about. Again, American English, we would just change that to ass. He doesn't know his asshole from his elbow. Next, when someone does a half-arsed job, this means they did something. For example, they fixed something. Kind of. Yeah, he fixed my chair, but look, he did a really half-arsed job. He just put tape on it. They didn't do it properly. They didn't do it well enough. They just did it like 20% effort. They did a half-arsed job. We don't say a full-arsed job. We should, but we don't have that. Also, we could say you half-arsed it. You half-arsed it. Just half-arsed it. Next, when someone is acting angry towards you, or just generally very unfriendly, we say they are being arsey with you. I know, weird. Again, Americans don't say this because you have to change it to assy and it sounds weird. So Americans don't use this. British people definitely do. You're being arsey with someone. For example, hey, how's your day? Fine, how's your day? Why are you being arsey with me? Why are you being arsey with me? That's you. That's what you sound like. Again, let me know in the comments, when was the last time someone was arsey with you, or when was the last time you were being arsey with someone else? Why? What happened? Tell me everything. And the next two, they kind of go together. When you have someone who acts like this to someone else, oh my God, you're amazing, you're perfect, Everything you do is amazing. Even your mistakes, they're perfect. Every class has one, every office has one. Everyone knows someone like this. We have words for this. When that person always praises this person, even when they do something bad, or they just suck as a human. We say that this person is an ass kisser if you're American, or arse kisser if you're British. You could also say butt kisser. You could also flip it and say she kisses her arse or ass. Your choice, you be creative. And to be more general, we say that this person exists inside this person's arse. Usually it's the nose. So she has her nose up her arse or ass, depending if you want to speak with a British or American style. Remember to try your own examples in the comments or make an Instagram story using these examples, tag me at PuppetTeachMe, and I'll repost the best examples. See you in the next class. Don't be an ass kisser, don't put your nose in someone's butt, that's just unhygienic. Also, don't be a pain in the butt.